Oh my gosh, it's a really fun show about three generations of women, my mother, myself, and my daughter. And we have to flee New York, and we go to the hometown of my mom in Spain, and chaos ensues because we're escaping bad guys. I'm trying to hide my family. I'm trying to provide for my family. And it's really a fun journey of these three women finding strength in each other, but also in themselves, and really knowing like, oh my God, I can do this. I can do this. I'm capable. And it's it's a dramedy, so it has a lot of comedy. I'm a fish out of water in Spain. I'm this American who's never been to Spain, and I kind of speak the language, and so it's a lot of fun. And I just wanted to shoot in Spain. I called Ramón Campos and I was like, Ramón, write me a show in Spain. And he found this book and he found this amazing story. And before you knew it, I was acting in Spanish in the middle of the wine country in the north of Spain. So I was so happy. The way of life in Spain is so great. People really appreciate life. They don't really live to work. They work to live. And, you know, even our hours were so amazing because people want to go home to their families. Wine at lunch. I mean, it's just all of it. The whole lifestyle is definitely right up my alley. I love when you break the mold of TV, and I feel like we did that with Desperate Housewives back in the day. And for me, I haven't been in front of the camera in a while. I've been directing for the last 12 years, and I thought if I do go back to TV, I want it to be challenging and something different and something you wouldn't expect. I've never acted in Spanish. I also think TV's so dire and it's so depressing, and I wanted to do blue skies. I wanted to do escapism, and I really wanted to have a show you could really get lost in and not stress out about the apocalypse or, a dystopian future where the government collapses. Like, I was like, no, I really want to get lost in these characters. And so I feel like those two things made it a perfect fit for Apple TV Plus because it was so, the programming of Apple TV Plus is just innovative and fresh. And I thought this show was a perfect match for that brand. I was terrified to work with Carmen Maura, who's, the Meryl Streep of Spain, of the world. I mean, she's so great. And Victoria, who plays my daughter, is a newcomer. She's never acted before in her life, and she's so good. And then Santiago, this handsome guy, he's not bad. He's not bad. No, we had so much fun because he's a native speaker. He's from Chile. And so anytime I was like, wait, what did he say? I would always ask Santiago, what did the director say? Because I would not understand him at times. But we had so much fun. Santi and I, just so much fun. There was a tractor scene where he was driving the tractor. We were all strapped in. It's in the first episode, and we're soaking wet because we just fell in the river, and we had to be on that tractor for days and days, and Santi driving, and I was like, don't kill Carmen Maura, we need her. And it was so fun because we were like, where are we? What are we doing? And it was just so much fun.
I think we have a big love and amazing spaces, and the trip with the three women to Spain, that I think is going to be lovely. Wine, I don't know, and a little bit of thriller. So I think it's going to be funny. I think it's perfect because we are talking about three different generations of women, and I think that can connect with all the Apple TV Plus viewers. We laugh a lot because, Eva is super funny, and Carmen has an amazing experience, and to be there with Victoria, it was great because it was her first show. So these three really different women together from three different countries, it was super great. Eva is super funny, super clever, and it was amazing because she really loved her job, and she was super open to talk with us, and it was an amazing process.
I'm doing great. I'm very excited for this. You know, it's been a long wait since we finished shooting the series, the beginning of 23, I guess, and it's exciting to see it all finished and to have the world get to see it. It's a story of three women, three generations of women in the same family, and of course our star the character's name is Gala Scott, and she's played by the fantastic Eva Longoria, and Eva is a kind of maybe a little bit of a snob from New York, and she thinks her life is kind of perfect, but she discovers very quickly that her life isn't perfect. And through some circumstances that I don't want to give away, she finds herself on the run, and so she grabs her mother from the home for the aged where she's living and her daughter from the boarding school, and she tells them they're going on a girls' trip, but really they're going to hide from some very dangerous people. But really it's a story about these three generations of women learning how to understand each other. It's a story about communication. It's a story about female empowerment. And it's a lot of fun.
Land of Woman is a series that we created to watch in reality, to watch with my daughters and with my mother. When Apple asked us about a new series, I spoke with Gema, my co-creator, and we discovered we don't have series for the three generations to watch together. It's a series about mothers, about grandmothers, about daughters, and about how the relations between them are in our lives. In the audiovisual market, we have a lot of series for concrete audience. And in Apple, they decide to push for a series for mainstream, for a big audience, and I think it's a good bet.
I play Amat, who is someone that Eva's character meets when she arrives in Spain. And he's a local guy. He works in wines in a vineyard, but there's a secret to him. There's a mystery to him. And he's kind of, they have an interesting relationship. She's fantastic. I mean, I'd worked with her. I'd met her about 12 years earlier on a movie we did together. And we got along really well, and it was just so great to reconnect. She's so much fun, and she knows what she wants, and she put such a great thing together with this, and her relationship with Ramón, the showrunner and writer as well, is great. So I was just really glad to join the team, and we had a good time. It's a fun family drama, a dramedy, as you could say, because there's so much humor to it as well. It's such a warm, inviting world as well. I feel it reminds me of a lot of those Italian movies in the 60s. There's such a or you know, Bringing Up Baby or Weekend in Rome, that kind of stuff. It's just fun, and you know, it's for all the family, but also there's a lot of the themes of just overcoming and women and a family of women just coming together and you know, fighting for the people that you love as well. We had a great time on set. We were laughing till, you know, cameras are rolling and we're just cracking up before each take. So it was great. Also, at one point we had to try the wine as well because, you know, there's a lot of it around. So there was one day where it was like, where's the real one? I would say, without giving us spoilers, that one of those early scenes, you know, all that stuff with the tractor of like when our characters meet, I'm pointing that way because Eva's standing right next to me. When Eva and me meet, it's fun. We have a great cast. Carmen Maura, I just grew up watching her. She's a legend, and she's just so sweet and amazing to work with. And Victoria, it was just so great to see that, you know, the enthusiasm of a newcomer, and she took it as a real pro and just got better and better as she went along. And she's, you know, she shines on screen as well. So it was just wonderful people all around.
Kate is a teenager, you know, she's studying arts, she's an artsy girl, she loves to draw, she's sarcastic, she loves her mom, she loves her grandma, and it was like a great, amazing experience to be a part of this cast, a part of this production. I'm so grateful to everyone in the production, and Eva and Carlos and Ramón. Everyone was so nice to me, and it was really a beautiful experience to be in Land of Women. Oh my God, it was so funny. We had a great time on set, and we just bonded so well behind the camera, and we formed this little like family, and I think that really showed on screen a beautiful family dynamic. My first ever project. From Eva, I keep it till this day. She told me one day, don't act just for being famous. You gotta act for the love and passion you have for the art. And so I keep that with me every day. I want people to remember that and see that trans people, Kate is trans, and the trans people are beautiful human beings. We're just like anybody else, and we're talented, we're amazing humans. Everything's possible if you put your mind to it and if you work hard enough. I mean, people are there to help you. You just gotta push through and be yourself.